Hey friend, Chris here from WhyLogicProRules.com, the website that helps you get the most you can out of Apple's Logic Pro. The last couple weeks over here have been pretty hectic, and that's because I was preparing and ultimately traveling for my first ever NAMM show experience in Anaheim, California, just the other week. If you're not familiar with the NAMM show, it's a trade show. All sorts of companies, big and small, that create musical gear, audio equipment, speakers, microphones, plugins, all the stuff we love. They get together in California and just show off what they have going on. And I had always heard about the NAMM show, but never had the chance to attend it. So on a whim, I decided, you know what, this year I'm going to check it out. But not only that, I also was enlisted by a company that I love for their products, Apogee, to do some presentations at NAMM and at a pre-NAMM event at their offices, all about the amazing Symphony desktop interface, which I've talked about here on the channel. So I had a great time just geeking out and hanging out with all sorts of folks who love music and audio and just love to talk about this stuff. As if that wasn't already awesome enough, that following Monday after NAMM, I had the chance to go out to a studio and listen to spatial mixes in Logic Pro on a full-blown speaker array for the very first time. So a 7.1.4 speaker array with the heights, the rears, and the whole nine. This is thanks to longtime YouTuber Jonathan Morrison, who has a very popular tech review channel called TLD with 2.6 million subscribers. And Jonathan invited me out to his studio just to check out what he's doing with spatial mixing. He's dove headfirst into this new immersive format, and he's very enthusiastic about it. So he even filmed my reactions listening to spatial mixes in his studio, which is the following footage in this video. So I admit it's not the most entertaining reaction video on YouTube, but I thought if my reactions and some of the commentary was helpful to you in your journey into spatial mixing in Logic Pro, it's totally worth posting. But not only that, there's also an interview with Jonathan in addition to this footage where Jonathan and I are just talking about his particular journey into spatial mixing with Logic Pro. So the gear he's using, the challenges and hurdles that he's had to overcome. And, I just think it's very inspiring and informative, especially if you're like, do I need the whole speaker array or can I get by with headphones? I think you'll be pretty surprised. So I'll link to that in this video and in the description below. Please enjoy.
This one's definitely a bigger one too, or like a more upbeat production too.
Okay.
So.
Whoa.
My mind goes places I don't want it so often. My hormone monsters on my conscience fucking constant. You've got a special kind of flavor I can't label. Push me up on the kitchen table knowing they turn me around, flip me upside down.
That's cool.
Forget to or you're just too high. Like piss me off. Like I'm giving all my to you. You're just too damn high. Like boy, you're good on that. You know you got. I'm giving all my love to you.
Whoa. That guy's loud.
Come out the shower in a towel, but you drop it. You see me in another angle, don't you stop it. Your body talks another language, wanna chase it. Up and down, up and down, up and down, yeah. Wanna know, wanna know. Turn me around, flip me upside down. Cover my mouth, forget to or you're just too high. Like piss me off. Like I'm giving all my to you. You're just too damn high.
That's cool.
Boy, you're good on that. You know you got. I'm giving all my love to you.
Wow.
My mind goes places I can't stop and I don't want to. I just can't help it. I'm a fucking freak about you. Yeah, you're just too damn. You're just too
Could you open the Lil Nas X demo in Logic?
Yep.
Because I've listened to that 1,000 times on headphones.
Cool. And that was actually a pretty strong demo on speakers too.
You know that you can call me when you want, call me when you need, call me in the morning, I'll be on the way. Call me when you want, call me when you need.
That's significant. Oh, that was so good. That was good.
Champagne, drinking with your friends. You live in your dark, boy, I cannot pretend. I'm not faced.
That's a really good demo.
That's super cool.
You know that you can call me when you want, call me when you need, call me in the morning.
The heights are mixed mad loud in this.
Yeah.
Versus everything else you've shown me.
I'll be on the way like
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
you live in your dark, boy, I cannot pretend. I'm not faced, only you to sin. If you've been
Wow.
you know that you can call me when you want, call me when you need, call me in the morning, I'll be on the way. Call me when you want.
Wow, that's so underwhelming.
Yeah.
Go into that.
I'll be on the way like
What about 5.1.4? Oh, you lose a lot. It was a lot.
When you lose the height, it's like
Yeah.
crazy, huh?
Wow, thank you. Wow. Yeah, the heights in that mix are insanely loud.
Yeah.
Like everything else was kind of like
I feel like they also exaggerated it from the actual
the actual mix.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like it. I like it. I almost think it almost leads me to believe that maybe space is there's a lot of percussion and a lot of elements, but I feel like there's a lot of space between
Right,
the
yeah.
elements, so it's easier for my ears to determine
everything out.
what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, this sounded mad good on headphones.
Yeah, and then this was like I said, like some of them I wish I could go back and reference. The AirPods thing has been very helpful to get it to translate both ways.
Did you do the video too?
No,
No.
great video.
Yeah. That's so crazy. That's so cool. That sounds so good, dude.
That's one of those. So that will come down.
What's your approach to like bass and drums? Like, all right, it seems like there's like
Yeah.
stuff is stuck here, but there's a lot of
Yeah.
stuff floating around.
I kind of like, you know, drums and like the main core bed stuff up front, maybe spread out a little bit left, right.
On the bed, like
Yeah.
as opposed to 3D objects.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, like for this one, I took like little percussion elements and like broke them apart and threw them as like separate
Yeah.
objects and stuff. But yeah, I mean that's the cool part, right? Is like there's like kind of anything you want to do, you can do.
Yeah, that I feel like that was the most exciting mix of the whole bunch that you showed me. It's like we kind of worked through, you know, more
Right.
subdued, more reserved to like it was, I think, the most informative bit. It's almost like I want to hear the stereo mix and flip between
Right.
stereo and like the true stereo mix in Atmos, because when you broke it down to 5.1, it suddenly becomes very underwhelming very
Right.
quickly. You're like, oh no, I want all the heights and all that.
Yeah.